Sorry.
Doctor in the house. Give me the news. I got a bad case of
Can you make it louder?
I didn't spit on anything, did
television and here at Broadcast House. As soon as we can get you out of the building, then I'll be with you. 26 and yes, still working.
tired. We both said exactly the same thing. Didn't he quit working a few years ago?
Proctor, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss a lot of the stuff that you do, but this is the most that I'm gonna miss. God damn! Damn! Take care, buddy. I love it.
Honey, I know I've been moving lately. I'm just in a real funk about Proctor. I can't believe the guy's retiring. I've gotten so close to him. I'm really gonna miss that ball cake. I gotta tell you. Hey, I gotta go. Somebody's at the door. Come on in. Oh, hey, Doug. Finally, I get the bigger offer through the window.
When you get bored in retirement, you will get bored in retirement. Call me. I can use all kinds of help in New York, whatever shit you want to work. And my reporters could desperately use some lessons on how to wear awesome clothes.
You came in for the morning show appearance and you only had sweatpants and tennis shoes on?
Yeah, you had to run around and try to find a pair of pants and shoes appropriate to go on air.
Well, check us all out now. Apparently, it's become a growing trend.
Proctor, you know I'm gonna miss this thing. Every time you put it on, you remind me of a Russian Jew. I'm here to tell you though, buddy, I am a real Russian Jew. I'm McCoy. And I will miss you very much, Proctor.
Channel 7 Action News.
If there's one thing I remember about Bill Proctor, it's that he always seemed to be changing his clothes throughout the day. He might start out casual, then he'd jump into a full suit and tie. He might end the day wearing a jersey and a ball cap. Silly. The man changed outfits more than Mr. Rogers. So I'm going to be serious for just a second, Bill. I want you to know that I wish you and Miranda only the best in retirement.
Congratulations, I'm so happy for you, but you have to know that you are going to be missed. I mean, who now is going to do all of these wrongfully convicted stories or all the it's not my kid, friend of the court stories? And what about all the crazy judge stories? Now, I'm happy to try to fill your shoes as best I can for some of those things, but seriously? Now you choose to retire?
Now I'm your colleague. You know as well as anybody how to work police sources. But the best thing is, you taught me the best place to eat down here in the PD Greektown area, the ham shop.
You may know that Proctor is here all the time for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And he spends all weekend with me. Has breakfast, reads the newspaper. We spend the day together on Saturdays. And now he's got food here, and we're taking a stash. But now I'm taking a break. Cereal. I need foil at home.
The man, a few words.
You're a great reporter. I know that you're fun. You, Guy Gordon, Chris Hansen, and I, we were all single back in the 80s, and we had a lot of fun. God, they didn't have video surveillance then.
But before you leave, would you mind starting wisely to discuss your last expense report? A couple of items on here I yeah. $42 at Lennon's and Things, $77 at Betty's Body Waxing, $38 at a place called the Boom Boom. Oh, I'm sorry. With tip, that was $39.
Bill, we drove thousands of miles together. Spent hours and hours on the road. So now as you're retiring, there's just one thing I want to say. You snore like a mother.
Asleep. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about snoring. Through the intro to the show, and they're calling for you, and you get up, you stumble out there, check your tie, wipe your face, and then boom, deliver your lines perfectly, flawlessly.
I mean, there's very few of us completely bald people here at Channel 7. It's a shame losing one of them. Wondered why all these hairy people.
You know what? We're going to keep in touch with you on social media. I'm sure you're going to be all over Twitter and Facebook. Or maybe not.
Proctor, I'm really going to miss hearing you say JB. Nobody says it quite like you. In fact, I think you might be the only... Who's coming out?
Yeah, but thanks, the good news for us.
Oh yeah, you won't be parking in our parking place anymore.
Yeah, we always park in our spots. No way, man. Good luck, Bill.
They go right in our spots.
Good luck, Bill.
Thanks for everything, Proctor.
He always took me to Detroit's best neighborhoods to do stories with Detroit's finest citizens. Education, memories I'll never forget.
You're not only a great reporter, you are a handsome man. I think we can all agree to that.
Never quit operating. That is why we love you. Have fun.
This just into the 7 Action newsroom. The investigators trying to get to the bottom of an issue sending shockwaves through the Motor City. The fact of the matter is, Bill Proctor is not a medical doctor. Now, should we cut our hands and down the clock, Dr. Proctor would be there to heal us. But now, as your hearts, we're left conflicted. Sorry to be losing a pure professional, but not quite as sorry that we're losing a doctor. Alas, congratulations on a fabulous career. You will be missed. Bill Proctor, 7 Action News.
Who have made their mark and will never be forgotten.
Happy retirement, Bill. I want the toaster oven.
Around the city. Bill Proctor is an icon in this community. He wore a badge at some point in his career also. So I wish him the very, very best.
I always appreciated the fact that you did such great work, and I respected that, and your even-tempered manner, and all that great advice you gave you.
Hey, Bill, I remember when you first came to Channel 7, I was a writer. I remember they put your resume up on the bulletin board. We all looked at it and thought, wow, this guy is really something. You know what, Bill? You're still really something.
Bill, I miss working with you. I miss you. I hear you're retiring. I can't believe it. Come on over. I'm in Chicago, and we'll catch up. Goodbye.
He's been there for the city of Detroit. He's always reported what needed to be reported. He's been here for the police officers as well.
My favorite Bill Proctor story to tell people is when I was first starting in microwave, we were doing a live shot in the morning. Bill was downtown, and this guy is in the back of this live shot with this sign. So Bill calmly finishes the story. The camera goes off. He turns around, pulls the guy out of the live shot.
I respect you. I've always respected your work. I'm so happy you got to be an investigator before you left. And so you deserve
this retirement. I know you're going to enjoy it right along with your wife, so enjoy. We give you many kisses from here.
Bill Proctor reinvented himself like 10 or 15 times. And he had also 10 or 15 hairdos, because when he started, he had a head full of hair.
Well, now he's got what's going on.
This guy was so gentle to me, and he was very compassionate. Just the way he conducted himself, the way he talked to me, asked me how things were going. He took a personal interest in you as an individual.
You're a staple here. I feel blessed to be able to say that I have worked with you.
Proctor, bring me the latest copy. I used to yell that out in the newsroom at Channel 7 in Washington when I was anchoring weekends, and Bill was my copy boy. And I know Bill is sitting there right now saying, "Who you calling boy?" Bill, I'm here to tell you that never had time for work. It does come out very well, and I hope yours is very successful, as mine has been. I congratulate you, and if you, in the future, ever need a copy boy, I'd be glad to come and be yours.
You know, a lot of people go into journalism wanting to make a difference, and you certainly have. From reuniting a little boy with his family to freeing men who didn't deserve to be behind bars. You have always fought for the underdog. Your heart was always in the right place, and we're going to miss you.
He's still here. And I know it's due to you and Channel 7, everything you've done. I gotta give you a hug, man. I'm honored. I love you for doing that. Honest to goodness. Thank you so much, Bill.
Bill, thank you so much for being you, for being a leader at the station, for always doing stories that make it.
You've always been someone I've looked to with a matter of professional distinction and your amazing way of navigating through a labyrinth of a complicated topic to get to the other side and be able to tell an amazing story that has an impact.
And I also think it's terrific that you're going to continue to do work for your Innocence Project, because that's really important, and God knows it's God's word.
Many of these cases took years for him to research, for him to gain attention.
Let's face it, we know there are times when we find out later people were wrongly convicted or new evidence comes to light. Bill's a real champion to the Innocence Project.
Anybody who lived in the Detroit area is familiar with the Bungalow Motel massacre.
This is you and me and a camera from Channel 7, and I'm standing right here with you. But you and I kind of ran out of time in the last 12 minutes or so. Please, help me resolve this thing.
But Bill had experience working in law enforcement, and Alberta Easter wanted to talk to him. I think because he is so calm, so trustworthy, and so steadying, he was able to help bring that to a resolution without any further bloodshed.
Right, but you also understand our larger mission in television of telling the truth. You found a whole lot of truth in your time here. And here's one little last bit of truth that you may not have found. We're really, really going to miss you.
And the one most important thing you gave me is the most satisfying day of my journalism career, and that was the day you called me and told me that the Giroux family was going to get their son back, their 8-year-old son, and you called me and you shouted into the phone, "We're awesome!" And you are awesome, Bill. You did a fabulous thing for a family. It was just so surreal to see him. You know, I haven't seen him, and he just looks beautiful.
There's not enough thank yous I can say for what you did for my family and for Brody. You know, to have the compassion that you do for our family, not knowing us for more than, you know, a few times, just meeting us is just, it's amazing. You're an amazing man.
And I really feel good because he helped me get back home.
Okay, so obviously I work with some pretty sharp people. I mean, you know, never mind they drink too much on the job. We don't talk about this. Listen, this was really cool, and to fill this room and to make the folks at Rosie O'Grady's, actually we put them on the map. You guys know that, don't you? They're in the parking space within 3 miles. Thanks for coming. I wish we had more time together. Get a little bite to eat. But I'm glad we had a few minutes to smile and reminisce and enjoy. So thanks so much for coming.